This is day 2 of answering your questions about PokéRogue mechanics until I run out of suggestions. Today's topic is team building. While team building isn't a PokéRogue specific mechanic, it is influenced by PokéRogue enough to make it distinct from, for example, team building in competitive Pokemon. When you get to the later stages of the game, you likely have a lot of starters to choose from, but how should you build a good team? An important tip I often mention is to look at what egg moves and passive abilities you have unlocked or are interested in unlocking. Egg moves and passives provide a lot of synergy for a starter, but it's important to recognize how they are important. Take Wailun. Its passive, Guts, synergizes with Poison Heal to give multiple benefits from the Toxic Orb item, and its hidden ability Technician elevates its stab egg move Swarm Throw to nuclear levels. The former does so by allowing the poison status inflicted by the Toxic Orb to both power up Wailun with Guts and heal with Poison Heal, and the latter is because Swarm Throw's 60 base power is powered up by Technician to 90, by Stab to 135, and again by the guaranteed critical hit to about 202 BP. This is just a surface level peak too, which just goes to show how well designed PokéRogue starters buffs are. Other than focusing on whatever broken egg moves and passives you want to abuse, I would also suggest looking at defensive integrity and speed tiers. For defensive integrity, you obviously don't want to stack weaknesses to the same type, but you also want some amount of hit-taking ability across your team in general, allowing you to outstall opposing threats if need be. Even something like Parting Shot Area Dose with priority accentuated by its passive Prankster can help soften opposing blows. This also ties into speed. You would ideally want a Pokemon that can outspeed and KO opposing threats that often threaten to cleanse your whole team. These Pokemon especially help with revenge killing, which is when they switch in after a teammate fainted to pick up a KO using their higher speed. Honestly, the only other big tip I have is to ensure you have at least some semblance of a plan against Ivy's Mega Rayquaza and Eternatus boss fight. Having a pickup Pokemon in the back to give you items can also help, although utilizing held items can honestly be worthy of its own short. But yeah, just try to focus on egg moves and passives while building a team that's good at both taking hits and outspeeding threats when necessary.